What's going on, gamers? It's Fox2, and today we're back on Black Ops 2, my favorite Call of Duty game. We got a gameplay from Play-Doh Splat doing some search and destroy. He's just kind of goofing around, ends up going like 10-2, I think. So hang out, watch the gameplay, and listen to me talk to you about Advanced Warfare, the next Call of Duty that's going to be coming out this November, and my thoughts on that game. So let's jump right into it. Initial thoughts after having watched a number of multiplayer gameplays from Advanced Warfare. As you guys know, Sledgehammer Studios is developing the game. They invited several big YouTubers out to play the game in an alpha testing situation and give them feedback and ask them questions. Excuse me. Now, I think this is good and bad. It's good because they're getting player feedback, people that enjoy the games. It's bad because the feedback they're getting is extremely one-sided. Meaning these people they're not going to say the game is bad. But the reason they're not going to say the game is bad, they're not going to point out a lot of problems, is because you're not going to bite the hand that feeds you. If someone pays for your airfare, for your hotel, for your food, for all this stuff, to have you come out to play their video game that's not yet released before anybody else in the world gets to try it, are you really going to sit there and say, you know what, this game is not very good and here's why? You're not going to do that. Why? Because it completely eliminates the chances of them inviting you next year or in 2 years or later this year when they have a DLC they want to test or something like that. It's taking you out of their good graces. So I think that it's not really indicative of what the community is going to actually think about the video game when the game is released. Because these people are going to get on YouTube, they're going to get on Twitter, they're going to get on Facebook, they're going to use social media, and they're going to say nothing but good things about this game. That being said, I've formed my own opinions. Granted, I have not had hands-on gameplay time yet, but I have watched a bunch of gameplay videos, multiplayer gameplay videos, and right now, to me, it looks like this game is a cross between Black Ops 2 and Titanfall. And I don't know how I feel about it just yet. I'm definitely going to get the game, but I'm not sure that this is going to be Call of Duty like we're all used to. You know, Ghosts was terrible, okay? The map's awful. This Advanced Warfare game, the maps seem very different. They seem much tighter from the gameplay that I saw. They seem much more vertically challenging, meaning there's lots of different vertical levels. Because as you know, you have those exosuits that can make you jump super high or fly or stay invisible for a little while, and all the different abilities that those have. So I don't understand. This guy's hiding in here doing nothing. I don't get it. But anyway, so the levels have lots of windows and stuff that you can jump up out of the roof, out of buildings, or drop down into buildings and things like that. So I think that aspect of it is good because it's going to encourage a lot more movement of the players. It's going to encourage a lot more run and gun style gameplay, whereas Ghosts had lots of bushes, lots of nooks, crannies, and things like that. Long maps, huge long maps to where people could just sit in corners and camp, wear a ghillie suit, and use an LMG silencer, whatever, and sit back there and get their kills and feel like they've actually accomplished something. I think this game looks like it's trying to get away from that, but I don't know how well it's going to do it. Secondly, there is the laser gun in this game, or energy pulse rifle, whatever it's called, that has infinite ammo. Now, when I say infinite ammo, it does have to recharge, so you can only use it so much before the battery runs out and has to charge up. So you can only shoot so much in a given time. I don't like this at all. This feels like too much of a huge step away from what Call of Duty is, which is, you know, it's not laser guns. We're not playing Star Wars here. It's Call of Duty. What people really enjoy is using guns that they recognize. You know, when you get the AK-47, it looks like an AK-47. It sounds like what you would think an AK-47 would sound like. When you get the death machine, just like you see here, it sounds like what you would think a Gatling gun would sound like. You know, there's an element of fun there in being able to associate the gun that you're using to, you know, experiences that you've had watching movies or playing other video games or things of that nature. But when you just up and switch and start implementing laser rifles, what does a laser rifle sound like? Nobody has any frame of reference as to what a laser rifle really sounds like or looks like or anything like that. So now we're way off track into like Halo territory where it's very, you know, maybe even Borderlands, where it's very make-believe, pretend kind of stuff. And I just personally don't like that. I would have liked to see them stick with more traditional guns. I know that that's only one of the guns in the game. I'm sure that's a comment that I'm going to get in the section below. But these are just my opinions. I also didn't think that the score streaks looked all that entertaining. Yet again, Ghosts had terrible score streaks, or kill streaks if you want to call them that. And I don't think the ones that I've seen in Advanced Warfare look very they don't look very enticing either. So those are my thoughts, at least initially. Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the gameplays that are out there right now. And as always, have a great day, guys.